You're so group. Why the comments not showing up? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go, soul group. There. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties last gathering. I think I got that fixed. It won't happen again. I think I got it fixed. Somehow, I get the same individual calls me from, I said the UK, but actually it's Canada. And I've mentioned before that I'm teaching during these hours. I mentioned that, but some people don't listen, man. Some people don't listen. Come on in, fam. Come on in. Welcome back. Did y'all read the topic for today, the headline, the title? Yeah, it's time to start introducing you all to the snake creeps down posture. Single whip, snake creeps down. We're slowly but surely, we're going to continue to build on those. We're going to build on those. We're going to take it easy. They're very challenging. Snake creeps down is, I would say, most definitely is the most challenging of all the Tai Chi postures. Physically challenging. So we'll get into that, but first and foremost, I want to get into this. I've been getting like really blown away with the messages that's been dropping out of this one. Hey, brother Bill, been thinking about you, brother. Been thinking about you. Miss Sharon is here. Miss Sharon and brother Sparky is always here. Sister Nepture has become a regular for sure. Very happy. I'm so happy to have you, sister. Thank you for being here. Thank you for exchanging. Thank you for hanging out with us when we when we have our little talks afterwards, getting to know each other a little more and more. Yeah, we had some interesting conversations. We even go into the real world a little bit. I like to call it the fake world. Not ginger, but what did I say it was? I don't even know right now. Red. Wow, some root, family. Can't even think of it right now, what herb that is. Snake creeps down is a little difficult. Now, I like to just put this out there right up front. The snake creeps down. The intention of the posture is not about how deep and how low you can get. You see, a lot of people go deep and low and they violate the principles. I've done it. I could get super low. Sifu pointed out to me, you're getting very low. You have down, but you have no up. Yeah, ginseng, red ginseng. Sorry, thanks, Zeta. Yeah, red ginseng. That's a nice little tea. But my snake creeps down in my early days. I could get low. I mean, my butt could touch the ground, but I had no structure. So that can be a problem as well. We don't want to have a very low posture with no structural integrity. It's useless. It looks good. It looks good to those who don't know any better, but it's not about looking good, family. Not for me. Not at this point in my life. It's not about looking good. It's just, it matters about being in compliance with the structural integrity. And we'll get into that a little bit more. Yeah, got Soul Group showing up. I apologize for what happened last time. It was totally, I take total responsibility for it. For some reason, that messenger, people come and call on the messenger and I get a disconnect. I had the phone on flight mode, but that doesn't do anything with Messenger. So now I think I've turned off my Messenger alerts. I think. So we'll see. So let's do a little of this and then let's do a little of that. That little of that. So we're going to start off with a little of this, which just happens to be Lao Tzu's Unknown Teachings, super powerful reading that we've been going over. And it looks like mostly Soul Group is here right now. So, oh, this is cool. No new, I mean, I like having new people here. But if we don't have any new people, I don't have to go into some things. You know what I mean? So here, let's do it. This is our Tai Chi table talk. For anyone that is new, that may be lurking back here in the background. And we do a little reading from here, not much discussion. And then we get right into our Tai Chi movement. This is Lao Tzu's Unknown Teachings. And the translation is by Brian Walker. Phenomenal. Run, go get a copy. Brother Gary. Oh, okay, now the Soul Group showing up more and more now. Brother Gary, Sister Audrey, I apologize last session. Technical difficulties. I take full responsibility for it. But we did continue our standing. We came back again. This is 71, 7-1, page 91. And I'll be honest, I read this previously and it's super powerful. I read it, I got anxious. It says, the transformation toward eternal life is gradual. The transformation towards eternal life is gradual. That's what I always said. Where we rushing to, family? It says, the heavy, gross energy of the body, mind, and spirit must first be purified and uplifted. Get me? It says the gross energy of the body, the mind, and spirit must first be purified and uplifted. He's talking about transformation, family. Transforming towards eternal life. He says, when the energy ascends to the subtle level, remember I said Tai Chi is very shy? When the energy ascends to the subtle level, then self-mastery can be sought. Then self-mastery can be sought. He says, a wise instructor teaches the powerful principles of self-integration only to those who have already achieved a high level of self-purification and self-mastery. In addition, all proper teaching follows the law of energy response. The most effective methods is always that to which the student's natural energy most harmoniously responds. The student's natural energy. We're all different. For one, I touched on this earlier. For one, celibacy and self-cultivation will be appropriate. For another, properly guided dual cultivation will derive the greatest benefits. A discerning teacher will determine the proper balance of practices for each individual. In any case, know that all teachers and techniques are only transitional. True realization, talking about true realization, family. True realization comes from the direct merger of one's being with the divine energy of Tao. With the divine energy of Tao. That's where the true realization comes from. And just to chime in on that just a little bit, to give you my perspective as a teacher and how I teach, My goal is to, and this is for any student, not just like a disciple or anybody that I choose to continue to teach in an ongoing fashion, such as us. My goal is simply to, let me mark that. My goal is to simply be a guide that can, let me mark this page before I forget. A guide that can help direct you in the right direction. In the right direction to actually make that connection with the divine energy. That's it. That's my goal. How can I do that in a generalized fashion? Teaching so many people in big groups. I simply open my heart and I ask for guidance from the guides who are already there. The guides that guide me, I ask them to come and help guide my leadership, to guide me as a guide, to help guide you towards where you want to go, not to try to tell you to go here, tell you to go there. That's not my job. That's not my business. It's just to show you what's there, and everyone makes their own decisions. That being said and done, let's go. Thank you, Sifu. We got a lot of family members in here today. This is, Sister Jen, thank you. Self-mastery is an ongoing process, not an easy one at all. Now think about that, fam. If it was easy, would it really be worth doing it? And it would be a lot more people involved. A lot more people would be involved. You know, when I meet someone such as I met one of our brothers here, I won't call his name. I met him on yesterday. When he says to me that he's taking responsibility to basically take himself apart and to rebuild himself because he knew that he was dealing with some things that needed to be corrected. Oh man, that said a whole lot to me. So first of all, we have to realize that we have junk in our trunk. We have issues in our tissues. We have to realize that. When I was struggling with a drug addiction, it's no matter who else. I had to realize I had that trouble. I had to accept that and choose to make that change. Nobody could do that for me. It's the same thing with this practice because we want to better ourselves. We want to have the best life possible. We want to clear out our minds and get rid of the garbage that doesn't serve us well. Right? That's it. It's simple, family. I want to be happy and healthy, and I want to share with other people, such as you all, and doing it together. It's simply amazing, man. But anyway, let's get into this practice here. Go ahead and start taking a slow breath in. Make that connection with Dantian, family, with what's there, what we've been cultivating all this time. And then this is the offering of self to the universal self, to the Tao, to teach and guide us all. To teach and guide us all. You know, open the heart. Open the heart. I offer this to you. When I say use me, Tai Chi, when I say that, I'm sincere, man. I mean, use me, Tai Chi. Use me. Use my vessel. We have fun, but it's serious work, fam. Never too late to get started. Never too late to get started. I don't care how many years of age you have, how many times you've been around the earth. It doesn't matter. How many birthdays you had. Inside, washing the organs. Inside. Always get started. And we all work to our own levels and own physical abilities also, family. Remember that. Don't try to outdo anybody else, and don't push yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Hurting ourselves is the worst thing we can do. It takes forever to recover from injury, so why self-inflict anything? Let's go up and down just to get the chi flowing. Get the chi flow. Inhale. All the way out, and then all the way in. You know this one, family. Make sure your chest is not puffed out. Yep, I felt my chest is a little bit not concave. It needs to be concave. So when I feel things within myself, I say it out loud because I'm almost certain that someone other than myself may be doing the same thing, because we all have the same issues. Concave that chest. There you go. Exhale down. Looking for verticality in the spine. We achieve that by extending that crown point, family. Extending the crown point. Tailbone down. That's the verticality. Extending the crown point. That's when our Tai Chi becomes divine, family. That's the sky level. Divinity, the sky, the heavens. Gotta have that crown point connected to the sky. Communicating above. Gotta have those eyes set right. Almost closed but not closed. The vision. Looking all the way out to the horizon. Especially when you know the posture like this. You don't have to stare at the camera because you have this already. You got this. Inhale, floating up. Make sure that your weight is slowly but surely transitioning back to the heels, forward to the balls of the feet. You're not just standing stagnant, are you? Check inside. I can't check that. I can only check inside of myself. Floating, you understand what I mean? Slowly shifting back. Feel the weight going to the heels. Exhale down. Follow the energy. Follow it down. Don't just think down. Feel down at the same time. Like with sincerity, I'm feeling out. I have activated my sense of feel to feel out. I'm not just thinking about feeling out. I am feeling out. I'm feeling the energy coming in. I'm not just thinking about it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it pass through my being, going all the way behind me. And then I feel it as it enters back in my being from the rear. True feeling. Pay attention to the feeling. Not just a thought, but true feeling. Sensitivity is part of the training as well, see? With the imagination, the coordination, the sensitivity, so many things we're training. Feel. Feeling will help us get back in tune with our original life force energy, a word that I use quite frequently. That's what it's all about. Once we get back in tune and sharpen that sense of feel, oh man, we're in flow with the universe then. There's no big deal then. We're good. We're good. We just maintain that. Life is good at that point, fam. Exhale down. Because then that's the universal chi. The universal chi. Nature. One more. All the way out. Bringing it back in. Inhaling in. Exhaling down. All the way down. Let the hands come back up into ready position. Ready position. Feel your posture. Feel your body beginning to transition from one leg into the other. Slowly. Knees are slightly bent. Make sure that your knees are always pointed in the same direction as your toe, your big toe. Make sure they're in the same line. Always. That will help you maintain having healthy knees, keep you from injuring your knee. If you violate that principle, you're asking for trouble. You'll end up having sore knees. You'll blame it on Tai Chi when it wasn't Tai Chi. It was incorrect practice of Tai Chi. Happened to me. I did it. Sifu told me, warned me. But I was overdoing my practice and not being mindful, and I injured myself. But I fixed myself as well. One more time. All the way over. See how my body's floating over? Going from full on one side to empty on one side? So inhale as you come close to center. Exhale as you go away from center. Harmonizing the breath, coordination. Inhale as you come towards center. And then exhale as your body goes away. You want to coordinate your movement with your breathing, see? Inhale. Exhale all the way over. This time we're going to take a step, turning not only the waist, but also inside of the quad, the inguinal canal. Watch me. My waist turns, my hips turn, also inside of my quad turn to help me make this turn. Now at this point, notice that my knee is still facing this way in alignment with my toe. I keep it that way. I slowly but surely shift my weight over into this right leg. Now I can pick this toe up, turn it on 45 degrees, and now I'm facing this other way. My knee is still in alignment with my toe. My knee is still in alignment with my toe. Also, remember on yesterday, I was talking about how important it is to maintain the space in between our legs, right? So this is too narrow, right? Remember, as we go from here, as I shift over and I come back here, I shift, pick up, now I turn. This stance I'm in right now, right foot forward, left foot back, this is called a bow and arrow, like shooting a bow and arrow. Also known as a gong bu, G-O-N-G, bu, 2 words. Archer stance, several names, but the front leg has 70% of my weight, or 80%, the majority. Could be 90%, 10% on the back. But I have that passageway in between my legs. So are you getting how to transition into that? Let me know, because we're going to do it a couple times. This is going to be part of our Snake Creeps Down training as well. How to turn without injuring the knee. Sorry for rocking up late. I will join now. Okay, Belinda's late. Let me know, family. Welcome, Belinda. No big deal. We're gonna move right into it now. That was just the feet. It was shifting, turning my waist and hips. This foot turns, comes back. My weight begins to shift back. This foot and leg is beginning to gather my weight. Now I can turn this to 45 degrees. I just figured something out too. You see the lines on my floor? You see the lines on my floor between the tiles? Between the tiles, Tiles. So, okay, I'm gonna use these. So look, I'll start here. This made me excited. So my heels are sharing a line right now. The heels, right? This foot, when it takes the step back, look where it goes. It goes back. You see that? That's even better. Watch this. Shift. Now as I turn, watch this line that is going down. You see this line? It goes shh. This foot maintains the same line, but now this one is over here. I bet that helps a lot. Right. And then I can bring it right back up here. You see that? Let's do that a couple times. Shift. It may seem elementary, but this is dealing with footwork. Trust me, it's going to be paramount to your learning. So watch. Coming down this line, straight down the line. So in other words, this foot don't step out way over here. That takes me off of my center. You can feel it dragging you off your center. But here, I'm still on my center. Come straight down the line. Shift back. Turn. Wow, that's pretty good with the squares on the floor. Let me see if y'all getting it, family, so we can move on now. Y'all quiet today. Nobody saying anything. Nobody's saying anything. No, shift, turn, come down that line. This would be carry Tai Chi ball, right side. Shift, turn back, step back. I'll come over here so you can see it going the other way. Shift, straight down this line, watch. Shift. Now I can pick this up because no weight's on it. 45 degrees straight. This will be carry Tai Chi ball this side. If you have towels on the floor like this, it'll be good. Really good. Oh, perfect. I like the lines. Let me show you again. Bouncing the ball. Shifting. The ball begins to bounce up. My waist begins to turn. My quad begins to open. Over here. Ball bounces up. Straight down this line. Straight down that line. That way my center is still here. I'm still centered. Now, incorrectly will be this. Shift down. Now watch this leg. I just take it and throw it way over here somewhere. It came off of the, well, it's still on the line, but it's way too far open. It can be too much. So too much is just as bad as too little. I hope that makes sense to you. Too much can be just as bad as too little. Straight down the line. About one block. These are about 12-inch towels. 12 by 12. Right, so about my natural footstep. That's it. So if you have it, just a few times, alternate, change sides, go slow, rotate. You see that? Carry Tai Chi ball. Shift back, turn it in, turn it out, step in. See how you can make a flow out of almost anything? But you got to get the basic first. That's why I asked, do you have it? And do you do it the correct way without injuring yourself? Straight down that line. Watch that. Perfect. Shift. That way when I turn this knee, no weight. I don't injure my knees. No weight on it. It turns freely. If it's weighted, you're going to hurt your knee. So watch the details. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Good. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's go into come back to center, fam. So that's turning Tai Chi ball left and right side. That particular movement actually is the second movement inside of my form, my long form that I practice. So first we do this, inhale, this is the first move, and then we go into, this would be second. All right, and then we do the same thing on this side. Third. So you see how we build the form? And then we go into here. Just so you get an idea. Anyway, here. Follow me here, fam. Inhale. Ready position. Check your skeleton system. Tailbone. Float over. Just follow me with the hand motions here. So, center yourself. So, we usually take our Tai Chi ball out like this, right? This is a little different. This time we're taking it out this way. Coming from here. Bring it around. Pinch, but don't touch. Now here, this is like this forearm. It's like a ward-off shape. And now I'm starting to shift back over. Single whip. So the arm is extended. Don't touch. Make this like not round, but elongated. That's the shape of the single whip. Let's do that again. Let's make sure you got it. So unlike coming out this way, across the body, we come out on the same side of the body. Like carry tiger. and then we bring it across. Now it's a little reaching action, a little to pinch. And then we pull with the whole body. This hand is not touching the body. It's still in the ready position. Turn the waist. This hand now goes out to the 45 degrees front corner. It goes real high, and then it settles down. So it's like you're pinching here, high, and then it releases the pinch. And then it gathers it again, right at shoulder height. A lot of details in that movement. Right at shoulder height now. So when it first came over from the pinch, it goes higher than shoulder height, out to the 45. And then as it opens the palm and follows the energy back down, it begins to gather again, right at shoulder's height. Elbow is slightly down, but this is on the shoulder's height. This and this is a little bit higher than this. So we have a mountain, a valley, and a mountain. Mountain meaning high, valley meaning low, mountain meaning high. Are we gathering the details, family? Are we gathering the details for the single whip? Are we gathering the details? Talk to me now. We can't just go at it haphazardly. Too many details. Come on now. Talk to me, fam. Of course we're gonna do it again. I wanna get a little survey. But we absolutely gonna do it again right now. Soul group, I know you're gonna train it, so I love going over it in detail. So unlike where we normally take the Tai Chi ball out and place it on the opposite side, single whip is a little differently. We bring the ball out right here. Like carry tiger, turn the waist. Once I turn, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see how I turn. Here's the hand here, it's like coming to pinch a fine cord, fine string. Okay? From here, we turn the body. This is a rolling ward off. Rolling ward off. Over to the 45 degree, going high. This is called roll pull, a roll pull. We allow that to release in the small Tai Chi ball, and then we follow it down. Pinching again. Follow that Tai Chi ball down to shoulder height. We got that now. Gary, I'll talk about that as we go along, the selling of the wrist. That's a roll pull. I'll explain to you how roll pull works. All right, let's roll. Let's roll right through it now, because we're getting it, fam. We're getting it. And you know we got to do both sides, and then we got to put it into a routine. So we only got 20 minutes. We only got 20 minutes. So I don't want to take too much time other than learning how to get this movement going. I'll give you the purpose of it all. So remember, not going this way, but carry tiger. Follow me. Pinch, pull body, rolling ward off, 45 degrees high, release, follow, pinch again. All right, let's continue now. This is the whip hand. This is the split. So split. Same thing. Unlike coming out this way, across ourselves, we take it out this way. We bring it around. Right here. Now, if we were going to do a regular single whip, not a sinking, squatting single whip, we would inhale. This is a Tai Chi ball, big one here, small one here. So we're coming in from wrist, elbow, shoulder, sink the chest, relax the shoulder. On this side now, elbow, wrist, and then we got single whip stance. Look like this. This arm has an angle, see the angle? 45 or less, not too much, not too little. Don't make it flat. Also, this arm is not straight up and down. See, it's got a slight bend. Angle this way. So we got two different angles. Angle forward and angled off to the side. We would come in Tai Chi ball. No straight lines. Let's do it again. The feet doesn't change yet. The feet are still both facing forward at this point. Got me? Y'all getting it now. We're going to flow right through both sides together. Feet remain as is. Pinch, pull, rotate. 45 degrees. Release, follow. Pinch. Elbow, shoulder, chest, chest, shoulder, elbow, wrist. So remember the step we were practicing in the beginning, going down the line? And I said, do you have it? There was a reason for that. Because now we have to have it for this. You got me, family? So here's the step. On this side with the split, this is called split, this hand. We have to have that step. So we came to this point, right? As it comes here, this foot, see? Shift. This foot goes down the line. That's why I asked, do you have it? Sink. And we end up like this. But I had to take that step from here down the line and come here. Who got it? Because we gonna move on now. We're building up. Gary, you're my teacher. We teach each other, my brother. All of us. I learn every time we get together. Trust me on that. Y'all got it? The turn with the whip hand? This is more instructional based today. It's not so flowy class right now, family. We got to pick this up. This is new to the whole tribe, so don't feel left out. Don't feel lost, new people. This is new to the whole family. Who said I'm good? I bet that's Brother Spark. No, I thought that was Brother Sparky. I thought that was you, Brother Sparky. That's Jeremy. Jeremy said he's good. All right. I got one. I'm good. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go now. I shift over. There's that step. Look how nice and slow and soft I put that down. Before you go forward, family, make sure you're doing this. Look. Don't just go forward. There's nothing there. Go down a little bit. That's a release. Also, as you sink, you have to expand at the same time. You have to have both. Have to have both. And then transition forward. Turn. So now I'm like this. Here's the next step. T-step. My back foot now closes in and comes up. Very important step. Cannot be overlooked. Okay, I'll do that. Brother Gary. Brother Gary said don't give too much today so it won't be overwhelming. That makes sense. We'll just do this one side. We'll build this one side. Come back to it tomorrow. Build it again. You know I'm open. So we're here. I want to show you this step. Forget the hands even for now. Watch this step. Got to practice these little details. Watch. So as I come forward, my back foot, I'm gonna change the camera angle. I'm gonna change the camera angle. But this is T-step. I don't expect you to remember any of this today. Your subconscious is gathering information right now. Your subconscious is gathering it, and then it's gonna come out. Boom. So look, this was my front foot, right? T-step is this next posture. I'm here. But I'm just focusing on the feet now. I want you to just pay attention to the feet. So your instep of your back foot comes up into the heel of the front foot. Make sure you got that perfect alignment. The instep and the heel. So if this is my front foot, fam, this is the instep, right? Right. So you want to bring that, not the heel, you want to bring the, you want to bring the heel and the instep together. So this is the front foot, this is the back foot coming up. It comes up right into the heel of the front foot. Just like that. Make sure it's perfectly set inside of that groove, inside of your instep. Right inside that instep. Perfect. T-step. It looks like a T. Your feet should look like a T. Trust me, this step right here is paramount. It shows up all the time, but you don't see it right now. You don't see it right now. You got a T-step, family? Talk to me. We're going to do at least one snake creeps down before we get out of here. We're building up to it. You got a T-step? So in Tempo Tai Chi, yeah, the shoe demos. So the Tempo Tai Chi, our snake creeps down, this is how it's developed. How I'm teaching you right now. This is how it's developed. Let's start over. Let's start over. We had our floating, right? We had our Tai Chi ball come out. We did our carrot tiger. We turn. We pinch, but not touch. We shift, we roll, pull. We roll and we turning like a barrel. We're rolling our body like a barrel. And then this arm goes off to that corner, high into the 45-degree spot. Release the Tai Chi ball, then follow it back down. And then there it is again. Grasp it again. Now this time, boom, take this one out. Bring it back around, place it right under this Tai Chi ball, the small one. Then bring it in. Now here's a step back. Now the weight is beginning to shift into my front leg. The back foot turn, watch, on the heel, see? Turn like this. Heel stays down, toe comes up. Now from this point, we go into T-step, which is here. I'm going to give you something to train and practice on your T-step in a second, not right now. So this foot came from here, right? It came from right here. It stepped up. Now it's going to go back there. Go back where it came from. So we go T-step, and then we step back. From here, we step back. And then look, when I step back, watch, I open this back foot. You see that? Open. Because now, don't have to get deep. This is deep enough for now. Actually, I advise not going deep. Just right here. I want you to work on tailbone down, crown up. And this is deep enough, more than deep enough. The hand can just touch the leg. Turn, hand touch the leg here. Now watch this foot. It has to turn back again. So many details. We're going to get it. But once you get this, this is going to build strength in your leg. It's going to open your quad. Yeah, we don't want to rush it. We want to have perfect posture. And then the body will gain the range of motion from having proper posture. So now watch my back foot. It turns. You see that? Now watch. Step to center. And then golden rooster is next. I've already been showing you golden rooster. Right? I've been showing you this already. So now we got to go backwards to go forward. So here, this is what I want to show you, family. Today was, I wish we had 2 hours to do some flow, but there was no time for flow. We had to do this. Let me think of how I can teach. Oh, here, I can teach it to you. T-step. So one very important thing on T-step, and I think I pointed this out on a snake creeps down tutorial. Check it out, family. So we're here, right? This is our stance. I want you to get a chair like this if you have one. One that will actually move if you lean into it. This is going to help you check your posture and make sure that you're still centered. Right here. So we're like this. You don't have to get a chair now, but this is something I want you to train a few times for your T-step. So we're here, right? Now, if I do my T-step incorrectly, I come up like this and that chair move, that means my T-step was out of control because that chair shouldn't move. If that chair moves, that means my knee moved. This front leg moved. This front leg should not move when I bring my back foot up. That front leg should not move when I take my back foot back. You see my front leg? Watch. If it moves, it's not moving much. Didn't move at all on that one. But it should do the same thing when I go back. It should remain there. There you go. Without pulling it away. You see, don't retract it away. When I pull back, you don't see this. That's not correct. That's incorrect. It should be like this. When I go back, very little of all. I nudged it. But if I was deeply focused and concentrated, it would be a lot better. You get what I'm saying, family? So watch as I come forward. You didn't see me pull back, did you? When you review the camera, you can check it. Now, when I go back again, look right here. Also, stepping backwards, here we go again. Another tip. So many little clues. I never realized how many things were involved in this art. Stepping back is toe first, family, touching the ground. Toe. Not pulling away, not pushing away. What do they say in Tai Chi classics? No retreating, right? Also not being in resistance, right? Right here in the solo form. You can practice that. Forward and doing it under control. I hope that worked for you. I hope that worked for you, family. That T-step now. Huh? Talk to me, family. You get it? You get the T-step instruction? So we're gonna mark this down as being snake creeps down introduction day 1, as we slowly but surely get into it. This is what we're building up to. You know how we do ward off, roll back, press and push, and then we turn the back foot and go the other way? Well, we have a drill for snake creeps down that's done the same way. We go to all 4 corners, and then we go to all 4 corners again. That's 8 times snake creeps down. So we got to make sure we're building up. That's what we're working on. Y'all get me? That's it, fam. That's it for today. We're going to bow out. We're bowing out. I never knew how much details were involved. They're pretty complex. You think, Gary, huh? They are. You don't really realize it when you're learning how complex they are. And from my experience, you don't always remember all the details. You'll forget from time to time. You'll screw it up from time to time. And sometimes you'll have more of those, you have more of the principles in place. And over time, the more that we can have the principles in place, the better we get in our movement. Now, this snake creeps down. There's no way you can be a student of mine. Well, I don't have any students, but there's no way you can tell anyone that you train with me and you don't have a decent snake creeps down. Everybody has their own level and ability. If you can't go deep, that's fine. But the shape of the posture, it's got to be right. It's got to be pristine. It's got to be right. Get on that T-step, family. Get on that T-step, and with the chair that I just showed you, Brother Sparky, use the chair. I know you're gonna put it to work. Let's bow out. Yeah, use the chair to make sure that chair is not moving in either direction. As you advance, you don't push it away. As you retreat, you don't leave any gap in between, because you're really not retreating. It looks like a retreat, but you didn't move that. You only moved the body, right? It looks like a retreat, but it's not. You gain that position, that territory belongs to you. Why give it away to do your T-step? No. Let's go. That was good. That was good. That was right on point. Let's bow out, fam. Breathe in. That was really good. I hate seeing a bad snake creeps down. I'll be honest with you. I hate seeing a bad snake creeps down. I just do. I don't know why. It's such a phenomenal posture, especially helping us to open the qua, open the fists, immerse yourself in all that nice chi. You feel your heat on your hands? Yeah, all the way down. Good. Wow. That took the whole lesson, snake creeps down. We needed 2 hours a day, fam. I feel like we got a lot done anyway. We're building a form. We got to have all these details. We have to. I can't teach half Tai Chi. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. No structure, no integrity. Come on, it doesn't work. I ain't gonna do it. Exactly. No surrender, no retreat. Thank you, soul group. Y'all stuck in there today. Were you working the exercise, family? I'm giving you a big hug right now. I'm all on your neck. I'm all on your neck right about now. Big squeeze, heart to heart. Were y'all doing the practice, family? Because I know I didn't get a lot of responses today. So that means to me you were doing the exercises. Were you able to follow the instruction clearly? Was I putting it out clearly enough for you to get it? If not, talk to me. We're family. Let me know. You need to slow down. You need to repeat that. Hey, we're family. I don't want to leave anybody behind. And we don't all learn at the same pace. And that's fine. Because we're all slowly getting it. The more we can practice, the better. If you don't understand that, if you do Tai Chi and you don't understand that the more you practice, the better it is, and you complain about going over details, you don't understand Tai Chi at all. You simply don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it. That means your mind is in the wrong place. Your mind is in the wrong place. Because really, there's really nothing to get. That's what it's all about, getting nothing. But most people are looking to get something, and then they get it, and they graduate, and they run away with nothing. I've seen it happen before. I call those people form collectors. They run around collecting forms. I've had it happen. I had one student collecting forms, went off and started teaching. Wasn't even qualified to teach. Wasn't given permission by me or Sifu. You can't go out claiming a lineage if you're not part of the lineage. That's just a violation. You can teach, but don't claim the lineage. So he was doing that, and Sifu wasn't happy, man. He wasn't happy at all. He actually showed up at the guy's teaching place. Sifu was old school. He showed up at the guy's teaching place at the park. Yeah. And because I didn't do anything, I was like, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? No big deal. But Sifu showed up because of one of my students, ex-students, was out there teaching under the Temple Tai Chi, using it as a name, saying that's what he was teaching. He never was given permission by me to teach it. I got several signatures on my certificate from family members who gave approval and said that I was ready to teach. Who said that I was, every student's not a teacher. You're just not qualified. That's just the way it is. I wasn't always a teacher. I mean, we all teach to a certain degree, but you get what I'm saying? You see how many details involved in this stuff? You get out there teaching this stuff haphazardly. Somebody can get hurt. Somebody could get hurt, fam. We can't take that responsibility of somebody getting hurt. Right, so he became a charlatan. Sam said, I can't even remember the names of the forms regardless of how many times I do them. Well, you can, so you got to stop saying you can't. You just said that you can't, and I'm not getting on to you, Sam. This is just the way that I like to talk to people who I deal with. So be very specific as to what type of information or what words you tie in with your I whenever you say I, because when you're saying I, you're really talking to not just talking to you're talking to your spirit, basically your real I, not just this. And the spirit is super powerful, so we have to train the spirit to let it know that it's super powerful. And I never associate, I do my best not to, it's been a practice of mine, to not associate my I with I can't. Actually, my grandmother told me that the word can't should be completely removed from the dictionary. It should never been there. So I do my best to never associate my I with can't or anything that does not come from a position of power. I empower my I. And that's part of the self, the brainwash. That's just, I'm just sharing that with you. Some people don't believe in that, but I live by that. I live by it. Self-empowerment, self-talk. That's self-talk. Whenever I say I, my conscience is like, hey, he about to say something. Self-conscious. He about to say something. So I want to teach that something. I want to always give that some positive influence. Always. I say to myself sometimes, man, I am super powerful. I am love. I am abundance. I am anything positive. I am. I do it all the time. That's self-talk. Anyway, but I do understand what you mean. Remembering the names can be a great challenge. Now, I will offer you some advice if you're interested in learning the names, because learning the names also has multiple benefits. This is a way for anyone that wishes to learn the names to learn the names. As you do the postures, right? Say the name of the posture at an audible tone where you can actually hear yourself saying it. I don't care if you start with one posture. Remember one. You can definitely remember one. Carry Tai Chi ball right side. Carry Tai Chi ball left side. Or what about the very beginning posture? Upward and downward. Upward and downward. Every time you do it, say it. Say it loud so you can hear it. When I train my long form, still to this very day, every posture that I make, every movement that I make, I say it at an audible tone. I say it so I can hear it. So subconsciously, we're learning. And whenever you hear that word, ward off, boom, ward off just shows up. It just starts showing up automatically. So these are some of the little tips this is how I learned the form, to say it out loud. Thank you for reminding me of that, by the way, because I actually forgot to share that with the group, to say it out loud. Interesting, many great spiritual teachers have emphasized the importance of affirmations. I didn't realize that, Brother Bill. I believe that they're very powerful. I definitely do. Hey, I gotta actually get out of here. Before I do that, I gotta clean up some cat throw up. She just did a big hairball. I gotta get that up. Thought I'd share that with you, by the way. And I have to get out of here. I gotta go and get some food in the house. Get some fresh fruit going. But yeah, T-step family with the chair. Make sure you use that. And make sure you're bringing that heel directly. Bringing that instep from the approaching foot, bringing that instep right into the heel. Perfect T-shape. Perfect T-shape. Especially for my martial arts family. Any of my martial artists, you're gonna want to learn this T-step with efficiency. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to learn it with efficiency. And we're gonna go over how it's functional. Okay, baby. Oh, you woke up already? She's at the door. And how it's actually functional. So I'll chat back with you all later, and let me run out. Got to pick up a couple things. I love you guys. Thanks for your support, fam. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing y'all every single day. Talk to you soon. Peace, peace, peace.